Exclusively Trademark TV here, back for another video. You ain't suddenly going from 8.4 phones, or say you buy a Mahusi book here, the biggest book going on the planet, and you go down to a tiddly book, you think, what have I done this for? It's like when you go down from a big phone, yeah, which say you got a 12.9-inch iPad, right, to a 5-inch iPad. You think a 5-inch smartphone, 5-inch iPhone. You think I really have lost my marbles. Why did I go from the 12.9-inch iPad Pro down to this 5-inch iPhone 5? Why have I done that? Why have I gone suddenly all the way down the resolution, screen sizes, to this? When you've got to a 12.9-inch iPad Pro, when you've come that far, and it's got 2 cameras on the back, and that LiDAR scanner, you've come that far. And it's 2022 model when it comes out. It's come that far. You've got up that far, yeah, and you've landed at 12.9 iPad Pro, and you go down to a lower iPad, which is a 9.6-inch iPad. You think, no, I really have lost it. Or an iPad Mini. You think, I really have lost it. You're not going to do that. It's like when you order a dinner, yeah, and you're used to eating Gutbusters, or say Moosey breakfasts that cost $12.50 on one go, and you go down to a small dinner. That's like eating rabbit food. Pigeons eat food that size. I said that to a lady in that course I did over Strood when I was at the Sports Centre. I ain't suddenly going to eat pigeon-sized food. Pigeons eat and sparrows. I'm not going to suddenly eat some. If I've been eating big food, yeah, I'm not suddenly going to go down to pigeon-sized food. That's going backwards. I've been eating quite well for the last couple of years, and not a few years. And I seem to know, no, you don't go back, you go up. If you're going to a restaurant you've been going for years, yeah, you ain't suddenly going to this one because it's got a better quality. It's got 5 stars. You ain't going suddenly from a 5-star restaurant to a 3.5 one, are you? Or a 2.5. You ain't going to that, are you? Because the food might be rubbish. Even the service might be naff. But it takes long enough for the food to get out to you. And when it gets here, it's cold. It's cold on arrival, and you think, well, why did I come in this place then? Come in this dump? I should have gone to my old restaurant where I found the food was better. It's like on Friday when I went to that restaurant. It cost Janice 30 quid for 2 breakfasts, cups of coffee, and that. 30 quid. I'd rather go to my red cap, where it costs less and you get good service. You get friendly service. And you don't, and you're not, and it's good. It's good service. It's good service. Good service altogether. And you know it's good service. It's lovely. The girls are lovely because they're cute, and they know they are. Because I tell them every day, you get good, and you feel more comfortable in that restaurant. You do and all. You feel more at home in that one with the burger store in Cham, outside over the road from Poundland. You feel it's a lot better, that one. It works, and you know it works. You're not suddenly going to jump in an aeroplane, a Boeing 47, a jumbo jet with 4 engines, and then go down to a microlight, are you? A glider. You think, what the hell have I done this for? It's like jumping out of a tall building, and then you jump out of a small building, and you land on the floor straight away, and you think, well, I've definitely I've definitely gone down the pan somewhere between big buildings. I fell out of a skyscraper, the Empire State Building, with a parachute, and gone 300 feet down to the ground with a great big smash. And you jumped out of a bungalow and you've landed head on the floor straight away. You ain't really gone down 3,000 feet to the ground with a great big crash. It's like jumping into a space shuttle and you come out of a big space shuttle and you think, well, I've lost it. Or you go in the supermarket and you buy, last week you bought large eggs, extra large eggs, because the chickens laid extra large eggs this week, because you could feed the chickens up and they laid, and I hope they don't lay a bent egg. They laid the best egg going. It's the elusive egg, and you think, how did they get out of one chicken's backside? How did an egg that size get out of one chicken? What? I bet that was a hard squeeze, trying to get that out in one go. A large egg. I bet that was stupid. A large egg out of one chicken. I bet he couldn't lay a second one like that. He couldn't lay 4 eggs that size. You can imagine that. Or 6 eggs in a go on one sitting. You have to feed your chicken up, and then they'll be laying eggs like that. Like putting money in a vending machine. Put money in, the can falls out. The more you put in, yeah, the more food falls out. Yeah, like feeding a chicken. The more you get in a chicken, yeah, the more you feed a hen up, yeah, the more big eggs it comes out. It could, next egg, yeah, could be shorter than the other one. Could be a small one. So you know it's going to be for someone with a small head. You ain't suddenly going to do that, are you? It's like when you're on a bus, yeah, you go from a big bus, yeah, a double decker, to a minibus, and you think, what have I done this? What am I sitting in here for? Cramped seats, people who look like they've just woke up from the dead, zombies. You think, oh, I really lost it, mate. It's like with smartphones. You go from a small, get back to smartphones. Now you go from a big smartphone, like say 12.9 inches tablet, or a 14.6 Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra, going down to say an 8-inch, a 7-inch phone, a 7-inch tablet from 14.6. You ain't going to go back to a 7-inch tablet, are you? You ain't going to be doing that anytime soon. Or anything below that, you ain't going to do that, are you? You're going to stay with the 14.6 Galaxy Tab S8 that's coming, the Ultra version, because it's got bigger battery, it's got more RAM, it's got better specs, it's big, and it's straight there. It's got a big screen, so you can see all the camera in one great big rosy screen, and you're not moving anywhere. You're not sitting anyone. There's nothing bigger than that, yeah. Unless you want to go to the Galaxy View, which is 18.4 inches, and you've gone right up to the largest tablet on the planet, and you can go bigger than that, 27 inches, and that'd be right up there. And you really have hit the top of the market with the largest tablets on the planet. It's like when you buy a TV. You're not going to go from a full size 65 inch TV to a 14 inch colour TV, are you? Because you'll be squinting the damn to see the screen. When you've been to a 72 inch screen, yeah, with OLED resolution, like what Unbox Therapy did, OLED resolution, yeah, you ain't suddenly going to a 14 inch colour TV, are you? Or one of those portable TVs you take to a campsite, are you? You say, I'm missing my 72 inch widescreen flat wall TV, missing it. You know why? Because it's a bigger screen. It's got more. It's 8K resolution. This is only colours. The colour saturation's off. and you repent in that, and you think, well, I know I've really done this really wrong. It's just not what you do these days. Going back to old resolutions, and when you know that you've done that really well, you never go back to smaller form factors. You say you bought a pie, yeah, and it, like they say, that pork pie in there got one hoosie pork pie, yeah, a large one, and I'm going to go down to a small pork pie, and you think, I've really lost it. Gone from this moosey pie, yeah, you can cut in half and have half one day and half the next day, yeah. When you go to a small pork pie and you think, I'm gone wrong here. You want to go bigger in the pie, like say a family size pie. You want to go like that, and you want to move with a family size pie, and you think, that's all right doing that. And when you go for an ice cream, yeah, you go to an ice cream tub, yeah, and you think, I like this ice cream tub, there's more in it and more flavour, and you suddenly go to a lolly stick and you think, I've gone down the pan somewhere up the line, I've lost it. I've lost the form factor, and I've gone out the window. I've gone out the window somewhere, and you suddenly buy a moosey clock here for £1,000, and then you buy a carriage clock, a little clock you take with you when you go to hotels. You bring your own clock with you, a portable clock. You take it with you wherever you go, and you think, well, I've lost it. And then, say for instance, when you buy razors, you go from a Mac 4 to a one-bladed razor, and the one-bladed razor can't shave a damn thing. So you go back to your Mac 4, yeah, and it shaves all the skin. It shaves it smooth, like someone's got a smooth bald head, and you think that's lovely, isn't it? And it's intuitive. It seems to work. You don't suddenly buy a small tree, and then you go and buy a mahoosy one that's 50 foot tall. So it stands as tall as a skyscraper. And when you go and get the apples off it, they're right up the sky. They're right up in the sky. And you think, I can't get them down. And then all you want to do is saw the tree down. So it comes tumbling down and knock all the trees down in one full swoop. Why, you ain't going to suddenly do that, are you? It's no good. No good at all. One full swoop, it knocks it all down. It's like when you go to smartphones, you don't want to go from a big smartphone down to a little smartphone. It's like buying a big apple. You buy say a cooking apple for cooking, and then you buy a smaller apple, and you think, well, I really have gone down. Well, you buy a banana, a plantain banana, and you go to an eating banana. Too small. The plantains are big bananas. They're for cooking. You roll with them, you really have lost it. Right, exclusively Trademark TV, signing off.